What's up guys, Thiago here. Welcome back, or welcome. And if it's the last one, please let me tell you we do tech reviews and unboxings like this one today. If that's something interests you, please consider subscribing, give a thumbs up in this video and share it all around your friends. With this said, we're gonna do a little bit of a different video today. So we have 3 of the best or most common gimbals on the market. FeiyuTech SCORP Mini-2, sorry about the names, ZHIYUN Smooth 5 AI and Hohem version 3. So all of them work with different types of phones, so big ones, small ones, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna use my iPhone 16 Pro Max. This one, it works with DSLR cameras as well. But for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna use my phone on all of the 3, and let's forget this one is a little bit better. So let's start with the price. So looking at the prices, these 2 are more or less the same price. This one is a bit cheaper, but as you guys can see, there is difference. So this one is 200 and something pounds, this one is 161 pounds, and this is 120 pounds. So pretty similar in terms of prices. This one being more expensive, but it has different capabilities. So again, this one will work with a DSLR camera as well, so with a normal camera. Again, it has different accessories that you need to have. This one is the phone version only, but the only thing you have to change is this bit here. So let's start with the build quality. So looking at this one, in my opinion, the FeiyuTech SCORP Mini-2 is the one that feels better in your hands, in my opinion. So as you guys can see here, it holds like if you are holding a pistol, so it feels really good. By the other hand, if you are using a phone, when we go here, not so much, because it's meant to use when you're using a DSLR camera, so that you can use the joystick. If you are using the joystick with the phone only, and you have your gimbal like that, it feels like awkward comparing with using this one. For example, the joystick is here, or the Hohem that the joystick is here. So yeah, build quality. Again, feels really good in your hands, is well built. The quality is really good. It's made of plastic, but it has rubber where the grips are, and it feels really good in your hand. It's not heavy. I'll put the weights on the video. I don't know the weight on my head now, but it feels really good. So it has a tripod. So as you guys can see here, it can be used without a tripod or with a tripod. It has a wheel to focus, as you guys can see here. It has a fill light. So you have to buy this on a different kit, but on the normal gimbal will not come with a fill light. It has to be the kit one, I think. So it has a fill light. Yeah, it's okay. You have to press a button to turn the fill light on, and then you have to adjust on the top, okay? So it's a bit awkward when the gimbal is on. It feels really good. It has a LCD screen, quite a big one. I don't know if you guys can see. It has quite a big one. Has a joystick, start and stop recording. So it has AI tracking. So it's built in on the gimbal, and then you can control with signs. AI tracking on the gimbal. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good in my opinion. So next one, the ZHIYUN, I'm so bad with names guys, Smooth S5. Let's go with Smooth S5. My favorite gimbal of the 3. Spoiler alert. Build quality feels really good, feels well built. It has rubber. It's not that heavy, so this one is a bit heavier, but as you guys can see, it's bigger as well. So yeah, it feels really good, this one in my hands. So it has a trigger, buttons, joystick, a wheel that can tilt this way or can do the focus. This one has a fill light on the back here. Has a fill light on the back here, and has AI tracking that it's removable from the gimbal, so it's not part of the gimbal. Although, I'll show you guys in a minute, when you have your phone on a gimbal, you can put the AI to work with the back camera. So the back camera is going to be filming you, and you have the AI facing you. Why? If you want to turn the phone and film with a face camera, the app has AI tracking, so the AI will work anyway. So it's a really good one. Also, you can put the AI tracking on the top or on the bottom, okay? So for both. It feels really good. This one, in my opinion, is the best one. It feels really good. It has also a tripod. This one, like the SCORP Mini-2, you can adjust so to balance the phone. So it's a phone, a big phone or a small phone. You can adjust it. Yeah, really good one. Let's go to the smallest one and the cheaper one as well. But just because it's cheap, it doesn't mean it's not good. It's as good as these two. Build quality, really strong. Has rubber as well, where is the grip. Trigger, has AI tracking and feel light. Yeah, it feels really good. It's small, so you can take these and like so, and put this in a pocket. Yep, put this in a pocket and that's it. This two is harder to put in a pocket. It has a tripod, a different tripod, so it has like a built-in tripod that you pull it and it stays like that. But if you want to, you can put a tripod on it, okay? So as you guys can see, you still can have a tripod on it. But again, this one, if you are going on holidays, for example, and you want to film your holidays, or if you are a vlogger, I'm not so sure about them too. So they are professional ones. If you are a vlogger and you have someone filming you, I will take this one for sure. This one is really good as well, but if you filming content just by yourself, this is the one to take. Why? So it can extend, or you guys can vlog like that. So wide picture, okay guys? And not only that, you can take the small bit here and it works as a remote control. So if you are far, you still can control it. I will show you guys in a minute. So in my opinion, although it's the cheaper one and the smaller one, depending what you do, what type of content you shoot, this is a really good one as well. We've seen the build quality, we've seen the price. Let's see which one is the best or easier to set up. So we have our gimbal here and we have our phone. So we pull this like so and we put our phone here. Then you have a button here. It's quite far, I don't know why the button is there, but anyway. And you just press and that's it. So seconds, okay? So as you guys can see, quite easy. It's a really good gimbal. Again, it feels better in the hands. It feels really good and you can turn it your way and then you have the AI there. And if you do this symbol here and that's it, you do the symbol, as you guys can see, it's follow me. If I put it here, as you guys can see, it works really well, even if I'm far away, as you guys can see here. So yeah, and then you just do the stop thingy and it stops. So this one also, it works on a vertical mode, okay? So horizontal and vertical. So if you want to film for YouTube, for example, you can have a light and you have such a good gimbal, like a professional gimbal, and then you have a fill light like this one. Sorry guys, no. So let's go to my favorite one. So all of them are really good, but I really like this one. You press the on button here, the app connects straight away, and then you just press there, as you guys can see, and here we go, here we are. Now, this one, it feels really good. It's not heavy. This one, the FeiyuTech is quite heavy. This one, not so much. Again, I'll put the weights on the video. This one feels good. It feels really good. So, what is my favorite thing? Again, it has a fill light in the back, as you guys can see. So if you double 3 clicks in the back, and then you can film yourself. You can dim it, it has a wheel, and it's all done just with the thumb. So this is really good. With this one is that, as you guys can see, if I'm filming with the front camera, you guys cannot, so I'm filming with the front camera, and the AI is there, and as you guys can see, the app starts tracking my face straight away. So you can leave the AI tracking device facing to film with the back camera, and because this one, look, and is really good. Now let's go the other way around. So let's do this one. 1, 2, 3 comes here again. They all do the same and straight on. That one, the FeiyuTech, it takes a bit longer. This one is straight on. and you can go back, and it follows you every single place. And it's not only your face, it will follow you even if you don't have your face, as you guys can see. Not if you don't have your face, but if you have your face facing the AI. So, really good one. Then you do the stopping bit, it stops, 1, 2, 3, goes back there. Yeah, so a really good one, has a fill light on here, it has the AI tracking, the app tracks as well, and a good one on this one is that you can tilt with the wheel, look at this, and you can go the other way. So it's really cool. Or you can press it and then does the zoom in and zoom out. Okay guys, so in my opinion, this is the gimbal if I'm shooting any YouTube content with a phone or TikTok or whatever, this is the gimbal I take. Now, the smallest one and maybe the best one for TikTok and YouTube content probably. More for TikTok than anything else. Here we go. So easy to mount like the other two, okay? Here we go. So it feels good in the hand because it's smaller than the other two. And yeah, it still does the job, and as you guys can see, it's still the same. So this one, it has AI tracking as well. And here we go. And doesn't matter which camera is filming, the AI tracking will follow. Okay, so really good one as well. And it stops. Now, this one has an advantage, is that it has a joystick that if you are far away, you can, look at this, you can do it, just turn around. This one doesn't do the 360, okay, like them two do, but still really good. It stops here, so it doesn't do a full 360. Here we go, it's gonna stop. Let's stop it. So another advantage of this one is that it extends it, okay, as you guys can see. And then if you can tip it like that. So really good one that you can. So this one is good if you go on holidays, if you are vlogging and it's just yourself, you can use it. It's really good, and it has a remote control. So also this one, you can use it for TikTok. So here we go, and here we go. Them two you can as well, but you have to manually adjust it. So like this one, for example. So you have to manually turn it, as you can see. And this one is the same. So you can turn it. This one, the Hohem, is just double press and it goes from TikTok mode to YouTube mode. So which one you should buy? Which one is better? Which one is worse? It's not better or worse here. So all of them are used for different types of things. For this one here, holidays or vlogging. If you are vlogging in the street, because it's small, goes in your pocket, does the TikTok mode straight away without having to adjust anything. Has AI tracking as well. You can extend it like that. So yeah, okay. This one, great grip, professional, more professional, not professional, but more professional. Has a great LCD screen, has a handle that you can for the cameras. So this one is more professional, works with phones and DSLR cameras. So yeah, a more professional gimbal, has different modes that you can do just with pressing one button. This one, in my opinion, also on the professional side, comparing with this one, it has the wheel to adjust the phone or to zoom in and out. It has a fill light on the back, and this is a really good one. Has AI tracking that can be adjusted. You can adjust the fill light just with your finger. Has a joystick. Feels really good on your hands. In my opinion, this one is the best gimbal for use with a phone. Okay, that's my opinion only. If you guys have a different opinion, please let me know in the comments. Like always, I'm gonna leave a link in the video description, so if you want to buy one of those, please use the link. It doesn't harm you and helps the channel. So with this said, guys, this was just a quick video review about these three gimbals, and in my opinion, the Smooth S5 AI is the winner. You guys have a different opinion, please let me know in the comments. Like always, if you haven't subscribed, now is the time to subscribe. With this said, Tiago here, wishing you guys a lovely day with your friends and family, and I'll catch you in the next one.